Okay, so I'm sure we all know the growl YouTuber that goes by the name of Mrlondonuts. And if you don't, get educated. Just kidding. Well, sorta. Mrlondonuts was a YouTuber who made growl-era animations. Mrlondonuts' videos started to surface in the early stages of 2014. The earliest video on his channel is his 100 subscriber special with 13,000 views. The rise of Mrlondonuts was nothing short of amazing. Growing at rapid rates, he quickly became the face of Growl Online YouTube, gaining over 19,000 subs. Mrlondonuts' future on YouTube seemed to be very, very bright. But what happened to this GrowlTube phenom? His last video he ever made was a video titled Growl Era Milk and Cookies Prologue, which was uploaded March 10th of 2018. That is literally almost 5 years ago. A lot of people have since questioned where he went, but I am here to ask the question, what if Mrlondonuts did not quit YouTube? Now, this is pure speculation, we don't really know what would happen, but let's just play around with some concepts here. So, once again, Mrlondonuts' growth was crazy. His most viewed video got almost 200,000 views. Not only was this beneficial to the channel and his growth, but also towards Growl Online as a whole. His videos would reach out to all sorts of new players. Growl at the time probably wasn't advertising, but Mrlondonuts was. Whether you realize it or not, people who make content for a game are essentially advertising for the game. His content reached further than active players, and I know that for a fact. It was a hook for players to come in and try the game out. He was even on the Arago billboard, so he was literally the face of Growl if you think about it. Now, let's think about what would it be like if Mrlondonuts didn't quit YouTube. I do think if he kept going, he would have been well over 40,000 subs, if not more. And I do think the game would be in a better place in terms of the player base. His influence on the game went beyond his advertisement and his channel. It also served as an inspiration to others. I know that so many YouTubers were started because of Mrlondonuts. I know for a fact if his channel didn't exist, then neither would I. And if that happened, you all wouldn't be watching this video. Wait a minute. Obviously, the more content creators the game has, the more natural advertising it puts out, and said game benefits from all that. His channel growth since 2020 has dropped quite a bit, losing over 400 subs since, which isn't all that surprising since, he hasn't posted in 5 years? But regardless, Mrlondonuts, if he had continued making YouTube, would have continued his GOAT reign on the Growl YouTube scene and probably would have been highly successful. Truthfully, no one will ever do what he did on the game. That is the ultimate GOAT right there. A lot of people have asked, where has he been? And to be honest, no one really knows. I'm assuming he found what he wanted to do in life and is pursuing it, which in that case, I wish him nothing but the best. I've talked to him a few times here and there in the last year, including this message. Wait, cut the camera, cut the Other than that, he has moved on, and I'm super grateful for the inspiration he had on all of us. Thank you for joining me in this discussion. Consider hitting that sub button, because you know what? Why not? And I'll give you a big hug. Hee hee. I'll see you all next time. Peace.